love, 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 love. You want to love, love, love? You want to love, love? Well, then you got to love you. Yeah, you want to love, love? Then you got to love you. You. Yeah, yeah. You got to love you if you want love, love, love. I mean, yeah. This is Solex, and you can find me at solex.yeah. Me! Select.me, yeah! Share and share and share and like. Like. You know those little thumbs up? I don't give you a thumbs up. Oh yeah, there's a thumbs up. You got a thumbs up, you got a thumbs up. And share the love. Share the love. Share the awareness. Share the awareness of the love. Yeah. And what I was telling you in previous videos, if you're watching these videos in succession and you want to watch the last one, start at 1. Please start at 1 and go through all of them. I mean, really, rather than watch something about haunted houses or whatever garble shows that are out there, watch this and, do something to just kind of transform and change your life. Transform and change your life. Transform and change your life. And I knew I was going to go there with this one, the mirror that's inside of you. And this has got to bring about a big awareness about people, because I sit there and I watch what's going on in our world today, and the people that are out there. And they will wholeheartedly sit there and point their fingers because I'm so enraged about what's going on in this country now. It's because of what and what's happening with that. And, everybody's got their opinions, but the world isn't changed by your opinion. It's changed by your example, right? It's changed by your example. And I mean, really, if people worked on themselves a lot more and put forth the example of certain things, things would be different. But anyway, so I'm seeing some of the things that are going on out there, and it's so intense, right? I see these people that are out there that, want to sit there, and it's because of what this person does and what they're doing and what their decisions are, what they're 2 and 3. That's nothing but that mirror inside of you. That's nothing but a reflection of you. There is a lot of, because again, when you are starting to point the finger at somebody, the minute you start to point your finger and start to blame somebody else, stop for a moment and say, what is it inside of me that's causing me to reflect that out about that person? Because it's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street. Always. Well, that was 4, but it's a two-way street. It's always a two-way street. No matter what it is that person is doing that's just getting you so uptight or whatever, and this is on a big, broad perspective too, as far as, public figures and things that are going on in this good old USA today. The things that are going on out there, because it is always a reflection of something that's going on inside of you that's causing you to act out and to spew whatever it is you got that's within you. Yes, what is causing you to spew whatever you got that's within you. It's always a mirror. There's always a reflection. When there's something going on inside of a person that you can't stand or that you don't like, guess what? There's a reflection of that same thing that's going on inside of you that's causing that little reaction. Always. I don't care. You could sit there and try to get really technical, but the truth of the matter is that there's a reflection that's going inside of you that's causing such an outburst. It's causing such an outburst. One of the things I see out there, a lot of anger, obviously. And it's like they're using some of the events and some of the things that are happening in this world as an excuse to vent their anger and their discontent. When again, What I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to tell you, what I'm trying to tell you is there's a mirror that's that's inside of that person, that all that is just nothing but an anger and a bunch of discontentment of how they feel about their own lives, with where they're at, with whatever it is, with where they're at in their own lives. Because what drives a person to want to go scream and yell and raise your sign? Because all of those protests and all of those things that they do never changed anything. Ever. You can go back with protests and everything back through the years, and it was never any protest that never changed or did anything. But somehow people think that if they go out there and they voice their opinion and raise their sign and scream their slogans and blah, 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 do all this, somehow it's going to change things. When really what's going on there is you see a bunch of people out there that are doing that kind of stuff, and it's nothing but a reflection of what's going inside them as a person and as an individual. And if there's some people out there that are probably listening to this right now that really don't like the aspect of the truth of that and sit there and try to disagree with that, I'm sorry. This is kind of a universal thing. This is kind of like a kind of sort of a universal law sort of thing, a kind of a consequence of a synergistic action that's taken place, reflection, deflection, reflection, everything that's going on inside of you. Because on the flip side, when I started to see, what kind of people does it take to go out there and kind of do that thing? What is it that makes them tick? And I knew I knew is that there's a lot of anger and discontentment and displeasure in their own lives, that somehow they need to take time out of their own lives to go do that kind of stuff, right? It's because it's a reflection of what's going on inside of them, period. Whether the truth in that wants to be accepted or not. It really is. So that should be just kind of like an awareness that could be made about you. That's like, what's causing you to feel and do that kind of stuff to begin with? Because everything goes deep. Everything has a deeper effect, has a deeper source that's within you. Everything is coming from a deeper source that's within you. Because, I stopped and I thought about, well, what is it that, this is just maybe a silly example. I don't know, but it's an example. Two people who are just, let's just say two people that are in love very much. Two people that, maybe have children and they have a family and they're enjoying life, and there's no money stresses. There's no housing stresses. There's no food stresses. There's really no stresses in their life. It's like everything in their life is harmony and full of love and everything. Is that the kind of person that goes out there and goes, yeah, with my son, yeah? No, it's not. I'm sorry. It's not. There's some sort of discontentment that's going on inside of an individual that causes them to do that to begin with. And you may disagree with that or not, but everything comes from a root that's inside. And then there's that root that's inside, you see. There's the root that's inside, you see, that causes people to use things out there as an excuse to vent the truth that's inside of them, which is usually negative on some sort of level. And you cannot sit there and point the finger and try to say that, well, it's because of what that person is doing and how they're making me so angry. Because again, if you want to know what I'm about, think, feel, and believe. Go watch those videos and watch those in succession too, and about everything that those are speaking about as well. Okay, because the whole point of what I'm doing here, the whole point of what I'm doing here is to bring about awareness. To bring about awareness in people and to ask yourself, what is it? Why is it? What is it? Why is it? What is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? What is it that makes me tick? What is it that makes me feel that way? What is it that's going inside of me that causes me to want to act out and to participate in certain things? It's whatever's going on inside of you. Whatever's going inside of you that causes you to say certain things about people. I don't care who they are. About people, about situations, about anything. There is a root of something that's inside of you that's causing you to go blah with whatever it is. Because for the majority of what we're seeing out there in this world, the most part, it isn't love. And I don't care if you agree with what's actually going on and some of the decisions that are made and some of the things that are taking place. the screaming out and the getting angry and the doing all that isn't going to change things at all, and it never does. It just causes more of a detrimental situation that just brings it down, 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 down.